everything she has, you poured it in her. It's the same story with Cristiano Ronaldo. He picked up a sales girl from a Gucci store, an empty shell, for lack of a better word. He poured his value in her. How much money does a sales girl at a Gucci store make?
I don't think she would be making more than. I don't know. I'd estimate maybe 20, 30,000.
He put her on $100,000 monthly salary.
What?
It's his value
Yeah.
that he is pouring on the girl. Then he starts chasing his own value on the girl, but he wouldn't know it. The Arahu Akibar people allowed him. They gave an exemption to their Muslim law to allow two unmarried people to live together. She socio-engineered her little girls, her daughters, to manipulate the father to propose to her.
It was like 1 o'clock, 1 a.m. My daughters was in the bed, sleeping, Alana and Eva.
1 o'clock in the morning.
And one, my friend gave me the ring to offer Gio. I was given the ring, and my two girls coming, and they say, Daddy, you're gonna give the ring to mom, and you're gonna ask her to be married.
Now he's reading that story at P.S. Morgan like a Kenovia, like the way you and I are sitting here. Two Kenovias, let me sitting on the photos of the woman.
And I say, wow, it's the right moment to say yes. I say, yes. It wasn't a timing. And Gio didn't believe. Yes. I knew it that I will do it that one day.
But you hadn't planned it for that.
No.
Completely clueless. She is going to Okota. She cannot help it. She's not going to plan it. The devil is going to whisper at her ear.
Shit.
3 years. The day he signs a marriage certificate, the clock starts counting backwards.
Man.
He poured all that value in her. And she's going to use that good deed to destroy him.
She had to remind, activate Kinuthia and say, Kinuthia? Oh.
Did I tell you that my high school girlfriend came to my TikTok and commented? Not in the inbox. Bro, women are interested in character. There is no shame to their game. She is the only one who holds the medal of having character develop me at 19. And I went to the gas station and she finished a year later and she was taken to college in Westlands called Griffiths College. TikTok. She had put one very beautiful photo of her at the beach.
To activate Kinuthia. She knew. She knew.
I am 54 years old. How old do you think she is? You were saying you went to Canada for 3 years and came back and said, hi, love.
Hi, love.
This one.
Man.
This one is coming 34 years later.
Freaking hell. Freaking hell.
You are whole age.
Man.
We were together in high school before you were born.
And imagine if you didn't have the information and the experience.
Oh, bro. The photo. I mean, and I'm going to say this as an insult. If I was an ordinary man, if I was an ordinary man, and I see her photo where she looks like at 53, if my path had taken me an ordinary way, where men my age generally are in life,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And I see that photo she put at the beach at 53 with a flat tummy, wearing Kaputula. I would have been, huh? I would be zooming. This one here is a rebound, a better option than the governor I have in bed that does not talk to me and does not cook for me and smells like smoke. There's another one. Quickly, real quickly. We were in the same 8th grade, standard 8 in primary school.
What the freaking hell?
When we are 14, 15, we are clueless, innocent boys.
Yeah.
Where do you think she was at 15, 16?
Hey, bro.
She had a full chest. She was a grown woman.
Yeah.
She knew a million things that we did not know. Now, if you think 34 years is a long time ago, now imagine almost 40 years, 38, 39, 40 years ago.
Freaking hell.
And she's circling back in the inbox.
Man, you're making my story sound like it's just child's play.
And this lukewarm appraisals, and then hinting that she is single, nitafutie mzungu anilete huko. Mr. USIU,
We're back.
you got a haircut.
Yeah, I got the haircut, man. I was tired of looking like a homeless person.
Holy moly!
Why do I look that different?
You look like the American Johnnies.
I'm killing it here, man.
You look like the American recruits when
Let's go.
they join boot camp.
Yes, sir. Oh, man. Dude, your camera is looking good today. It's moving with you. When you're moving around, it's just moving with you.
Bro, I just noticed that. I was leaning over here and I woke up. I was like, why did it move? I did not touch anything.
Nice. Is my audio coming out okay? Like you can,
Oh,
can you
yeah,
hear me perfectly fine?
Everything is perfect. I have no idea what this is. I will have to ask Sylvester Moyakane. This is the 17 Pro Max. It's moving with me.
Yeah, it's got like some facial tracking features.
Holy moly.
Yeah,
We are in the
well,
future, bro.
Yeah, the future is now, man.
The future is here with
Future
us.
is here. Exactly, man. Exactly.
Yeah. What's up?
Ah, man, it has been a crazy journey. I know last week we were supposed to meet up and talk, but then I just had a really bad internet connection, so I got that sorted out. Hopefully this time we wouldn't have an issue. It's already looking very good. And then the second part to the story, I was dying to tell you, man. Dude,
Before we do that, show me your right hand.
my right hand. Oh, this is my right hand.
Yeah. Man,
Is it flipped?
when I'm editing these videos, I get so confused.
Yeah, because you
Yeah,
know what's happening?
It's flipped. Okay, so this is my right hand. What are you seeing?
Yeah, it does look like your right hand. I can see your right hand correctly.
And yet I am using the front camera. It should come inverted. But on my side, it doesn't. So now I am looking at mine. I am right side right. So I'm trying to figure out but right now with your Coca-Cola, it's gonna help me to figure out to invert it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But if there's no visible, the other one that has helped me in the past was the African Safari or something. So I'm looking, is that a E? So I'm looking, which is the orientated part. But
Right,
when
right,
there is
right.
nothing for me to go by, I'm like, which one is his right? That's why I made sure that
I don't know if
your
I
right
can show
is your
you the I
left.
can show you the date there, and then you get the time, and then you can just use that now.
There you go, 1802, and they are inverted. There you go. That's helpful.
Nice. Perfect. Now we're together. Man,
We
man,
are here
man.
now.
Now we're here. Man, this story, it's just been burning a hole in my hard drive. And I was like, I need to tell you
Straight
this
to the
story, man.
story.
Straight
Straight
to
to the
the story,
story.
man. This is a story that I was dying to tell you, but I couldn't tell you because we just ran out of time and then the internet problems. Oh, man. Man,
This
man,
is
man. Dude, okay, relax, relax, man. Man, I wish I was making this stuff up, man.
this is this is the story from the day of the two cousins that had bought dildos.
Yes,
At
yes,
the end
yes,
of
yes.
that, at the end of that
Yes,
video, there was that story.
yes. This is the one, man. This was
You've
the one I
been
wanted to start with. I should have started with this one, actually.
you've been holding to that story like ile reli ya matatu za Kenya
It's been burning a hole in my hard drive.
5 or 6 weeks ago.
Yeah. Yeah. When I tell you this story, it's totally worth it. It's totally worth it, man. There's no way I can let this one go. This one, I have to share this one.
Bro. These stories zako za ajabu saa zingine zinanibamba. Sahi hata utaki salamu before I forget.
No, no,
There is
forget
that
that, man.
story from the twin
No.
sisters.
Yeah, it's past. We're past the casual greeting and all that. We're past that. Now it's like let's just jump into the story, man. Forget all of this. Oh, how are you doing? And all that. We're done. We're done with that.
Man. You, man.
That's what's up, man. That's what's
Are you
up.
telling me? Are you telling me in the 6 weeks you have not accumulated a hotter story than that one?
No, but we have to go in a sequence, man, because the way I've planned it out, right, in my head, I want to finish with all the stories of the interactions I've not had in person.
There's no need of even editing this video, bro. Everybody will catch up.
That's how it is, man.
We have to go in sequence.
You have to go in. We have to go in a sequence, man. I cannot just
Oh,
jump to like a new
gosh.
stuff. No.
I remember there's something I told you, and you said, you almost read it in my mind because my next story is about that.
Yeah, man.
Ah,
Yeah, yeah.
mole, mole. So,
Dude, calm down, man. We haven't even got to the story and you're already sweating bullets. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
all right,
Man,
tell me the story, bro.
it's okay. The thing is, it's like it's better I share the story like from the past so that now when I tell you the more recent ones, everything now comes together, you see. So I
Oh,
can't
because
tell you. Yes.
it's going to vindicate you as a Kenodia that has grown.
Yes.
Is that your
Yep.
target?
Well,
I used to
basically,
be here. Now look at me. I have
yeah.
grown.
I have grown, man. Exactly. I used to be a small Kinudia. Now I'm a bigger Kinudia.
Oh man. Story niya. Kenodia, talk to me. Ah, man.
Okay. So this was the story that happened in 2021. Okay, so in 2021, what had happened was I was going through a rough time in my life at that time, and I was the idiot that I was. I obviously joined some of these online platforms to get someone to talk to, and I started talking to this girl, and we were just talking and getting to know each other, and everything was fine. And she started asking me a lot of specific questions like, what do you do for a living? Where are you staying? You know, all these like very specific questions. And she wanted to like try and understand what kind of a person I was. How much, like, she was trying to estimate, like, what's this guy making? You know, what's his lifestyle like? And me, the idiot that I was, because I wanted someone to talk to, I just shared all that information with her. Yet, I'm not even asking her like anything like specific about her. Like, there's nothing I'm asking her like, okay, where do you stay? What do you do for a living? And all that kind of stuff. Like this stuff like came later on. So I think it was like around end of 2021 when I started talking to her. And around that time, I wanted to officially do my YouTube channel like properly. Like I wanted, what I said was 1st January 2022, I want to start YouTube. Like I want to do live streams, all that kind of stuff. So in my mind, I was like, 1st of January, I need to be serious. I want to take YouTube a bit seriously, because one thing I noticed was, even though my channel is like 10 years old, and I started in 2015, from 2015 to 2021, I just posted like 3 videos. And I was at like 38 subs or something like that. And one thing I realized is I cannot be sitting here with this entitlement saying, why is my channel not growing? Yet I haven't put in the effort. So I said I need to put in the effort. I need to start creating content. If I want to see some progress on my channel, for every action there's an opposite and equal reaction. If I need to see some action on this channel, if I need to see some growth, I need to put in the effort. So I said 1st January, I'm starting 2022. And so I was talking to her, and I shared my channel with her, and I told her, look, this is what I'm going to be doing now. And she was a massive supporter. You know, she was like, oh wow, this is amazing. Every time I go live, I was going live on weekends, and those were the times I was able to go live and do content. And at that time, obviously, because I just started out, the confidence that I have right now, I didn't have any of that confidence, nothing. But she was there, she was supporting me. She was being so supportive, you know, just helping me to get the courage to grow the channel, right? And she would comment, and she would always be there in the live chats and supporting me and saying, oh, wow, you're doing an amazing job and everything. And she would be the only person there on the live streams. So weeks turned into months. And I think a month. I think by February, mid-February, I started gaining some traction in the channel, and she started seeing some growth. Now, she started getting a bit more attached, and she started like suggesting that we should take things a bit more seriously, you know? Since she has been there for me, and she has been supporting me all this time for a month, and she has watched my channel grow from, I think, 38 subs to like, I don't know, I think I hit like, I don't know, 60 or 70 subs or something like that. Stop smiling, just wait.
Wow. She wanted to cash out Facebook shares when they was $2.
wait, hang on, man. So now at that time, I was, I think I was changing jobs or something, and my lifestyle got a bit uh, pretty hectic, and I couldn't put enough time on YouTube and all the content creation because I think I was changing jobs and I was looking for better prospects and stuff like that, and some new opportunities came up, and so I had to travel to Manchester. So at that time, I told her, "Look, I'm going to be offline for some time. I need to travel." Now she needed to know all the information. She needed to know when am I traveling, where am I going. I needed to send her pictures of like everything. Like she told me like, "Oh, when you land there, just show me like where you are and like what you're doing, and just keep in contact so that I know what's going on." Me, the idiot that I am, I'm just keeping her informed. Like, yeah, no, don't worry, everything's fine. So it was it felt like I needed to constantly keep informing her and telling her everything of like what's going on in my life. And I think at that time I had because I wasn't working remotely, so I used to commute to the office, and I think I got myself a car. And she was very intrigued, like she wanted to know, oh, which car do you have? Can you take a picture with you in the car? Like I just want to see like which car do you have? And I was like, in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, isn't this just a bit like, why does she need to know all this information? And the way she would ask that information, very so sweetly and nicely, like she would send you like a good morning text, like, how are you doing? Everything's okay. And then she would just try and extract that information. I'm like, in my mind, it didn't even click. Like, why is she asking for all this information? Because she's just trying to gauge, like, what am I earning? What am I doing? And all that kind of stuff. And me, the idiot that I am, I'm there taking selfies with cars. I'm taking selfies. I literally took a selfie. I don't know if I can share. Dude, I don't normally do this. Look, let me show you. I don't know if I can show you this picture, bro. 1 second.
With
1 second. Let me
shit,
see if I
I don't
can.
know any British cars. I only know European cars.
At
Was
that
it
time, I
a
think I had an Audi A4, and then I think
ah
later on I moved to a yeah. Well, this was a while back, and then I had a BMW 3 Series. Uh, let
uh-huh.
me let me see if I can share this picture. 1 second. Source preview scene. Source. Where is it? Screen share, maybe. Maybe it's the screen share. Are you able to see that?
Oh yeah. Eh, oh, that's an Audi.
Yeah, that's an Audi. So I
A
had I
coupe.
had this one. I had this one. This was the BMW. This was the Audi that I had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very
So
nice.
yeah. But dude, the thing is like I don't normally like to take pictures and show people like, oh, this is what but she had like convinced me to like share all of this information with her. I was like, why am I doing this? Like even this, it's like she wanted to know like all of these things, and I'm wondering why does she need to know all of this stuff?
Yeah.
So let me say go back to camera. Okay, camera is here. Yeah. So all of this stuff, I was like, hey, what the hell is going on over here? Now even the traveling and everything, like she needed to know everything. And now about herself, she wouldn't share anything. Like the only information I knew, she was living in Rongai. Okay. And look at the way you're smiling. Just wait.
Yeah.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
She was living in Rongai, and the only the other information was she shared with me was she was a farm she had a small farm where she was taking care of chickens, right?
Hmm.
So she was I think she was like like doing some poultry farming or something, whatever. Like she was taking care of the chickens, helping with the eggs and selling the eggs and stuff like that. And very simple. And you know, she kept saying, oh, it's not so much income, but at least it keeps me fed and I'm able to survive. And this is how my life is. And it's just a very simple life. I'm just surviving. I said, oh, okay, that's very nice. So she started asking for some help. Oh, some days it's very difficult. I just if you could just like help me out with some money and stuff like that. Now that's where I started drawing the line. I was like, look, we've just been talking for like a month. It's just been a month. I've shared all, and that time it clicked in my head. I was like, man, I've shared all this information with you. The only thing I know about you is where you live in Rongai. It's just some random place in Rongai. I don't even know where exactly. And you own a chicken farm. And here's the messed up part. The videos and pictures that she shares with me of herself, like selfies every time she's gone swimming or something like that, or she's doing some other crazy things. She's just sending me pictures, unsolicited pictures. These are pictures I've not even asked her to send them to me, and she's just sending them to me. And I'm wondering, what the hell? It's just trying to get into my mind to believe that this is now a very good relationship. She trusts me. Now, here comes the juicy part. Man. So one day, she doesn't respond on WhatsApp. Like imagine for a month and a half, we have been talking fluently every day, consistently. And one day she doesn't text me, and this is because, and I'm thinking, is it maybe because I refused to send her money? This is why she stopped talking to me, or she's not responding. So one day went by. I've texted her. It's a gray tick. There's no blue tick. She's not read the message. She's received the message on her phone, but she's not read it. But we all know you can actually read those messages when they come through, right? If you've got notifications on your phone, you can read those messages. So it's not like you have to really open them. You can still read that. Like if you've got notifications turned on, you will see the message there. So, but she wasn't blue ticking me. She was just leaving me on gray ticks. And me, the idiot that I am, I got dependent on that communication. And I'm wondering, hey, what's going on over here?
That one. You got it. You nailed it to the T. You nailed it. Do you have a sticky note? Do you have a sticky note? Did you read it somewhere?
No. When you sent me that video, I was practicing it myself.
Ah.
Okay. So I was like, man, where's the communication? Like the communication just completely died out. What's going on? Then she posts a status of herself going to the passport office, Huduma Center. And I looked at the status, and it was just a selfie of her, and then behind you could just see like the Huduma building or whatever. I don't know if it's Huduma or what is it called, where you go and get your yeah, okay.
It's
so
Huduma.
I was like, yeah, and I was like, whoa.
I think it used to be the post bank. I mean the post office.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I saw a building in the back. I was like, oh, wait, what the hell's going on here? So I messaged her and asked her like, hey, what's going on? Then she finally responded. Then she said, oh, I was just here with my friend. She wanted to get her passport renewed. So I wanted to see the process. I wanted to see how it was done. And that was about it, basically.
So the passport office is Nyayo House. Yeah. The dirty golden building.
Yes, that's the name.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
So I was like, oh, okay, interesting. And then she didn't say anything after that, and she just left
Mhm.
it at that. Now, slowly, I think the next day, conversation started around, oh, babe, I was really thinking I should also get my passport done and I come and visit you. This distance is not working. I really miss you so much. These days, we haven't talked for like 2 days, and I'm really missing you. Maybe you can send me an invitation letter. I can come and stay with you in the UK. Just come and visit you for some time, and then we can see how, things can work out. So I'm already starting to do calculations. Oh, okay, so I need to write an invitation. I didn't even know what an invitation letter is. She told me, oh, you just need to write an invitation letter, and then I'll use that letter, and then the communication that we've been having and the pictures that we've shared, we can show as evidence to the immigration office that we're in communication.
Wait.
Yes.
Wait.
Yeah. I didn't even know about this stuff. Like, she had already mapped out how this whole thing was going to play out. And I didn't even know what like an invitation letter was. So I had to go and Google it. And I was like, whoa, okay, that's what you need to do. Like, you need to write a letter and say that I'm going to be responsible for this person. They're on a visitor visa, all that kind of stuff. Man. And she had got into my head almost to the point where I thought, okay, it's not so bad. I can just pay for her visitor visa and she can just come and visit me. She can just stay, I can host her for some time, maybe like a couple of weeks, and then she just flies back. There's no harm in doing that, right? Now, 2022, 2022, I think there was a big boom in content on the manosphere side. And I think that's where watching some of this content just sparked some like thoughts in my mind, and I'm just asking myself, am I doing the right thing? You know, like I'm doing all this, I'm paying for the visa, I'm writing the invitation letter, I'm going to make sure that I
Wait.
cater for her accommodation.
You wrote the letter.
Wait, just relax, man. Relax. Just calm down, calm down, calm down. Before we get to the letter part, there's something I just remembered I forgot to mention. She also had a YouTube channel. Wait, sorry, not had. She has a YouTube channel. Okay, so on her YouTube channel, very simple channel, bro, by the way. All she does is just a little bit of cooking, hapa napale. Not too much, huh? Couple of videos after a couple of months, and she's at 4K subs, and here I am, Kinodia, at freaking 70 something subs. Anyway. And on her channel, she was just posting basic vlogs, right? And one day, I don't know if she forgot, maybe she did tell me about the channel, but I saw the channel and I saw her recent video. And she was showing some cooking, something cooking or something, like she was cooking something. And on the video, I saw her like giving food to a guy, to a white guy basically. And it was just written there, just cooking for my best friend. And like, just some pictures of like maybe they're holding some hands or something, like they were holding hands or something. And she didn't show any faces. She didn't show her own face. And it was just a video of her cooking the whole time. And when they had finished cooking, both the plates were there, but the angle at which the video was taken, I could see her because I could recognize her hands, and I could see the guy that she's sitting next to is a foreigner. So I asked her about it. I was like, "Oh, I just saw your recent video on YouTube. Who's that?" She's like, oh no, it was a very close friend of mine. He just came to visit, and that was about it. And I wanted to show him how to cook, the native food, githeri and all that kind of stuff. I was like, oh, interesting, interesting. I think that video is the video that saved me because it sparked so many questions in my mind when I just watched that. Because, I'm not on Instagram, I'm not on all these other social platforms, right? I've just got YouTube. YouTube's the only thing that I have. So I follow YouTube very religiously. So when she told me she has a channel, I was like, oh, I'm watching this stuff. So I took a pause. I was like, let's just take a break. I think we're moving too quickly. This whole invitation thing, let's just take a break. Now, what she does next. Let me share some pictures. Don't worry, they're YouTube friendly.
What?
Yeah. Screen share. Now this will connect very good with this will connect very nicely with there's a screenshot I shared with you, and I will explain why I shared that screenshot. So she started sending me pictures. She's like, oh, babe, I miss you so much. I really wish that we could have done this whole, invitation, could have brought you over. She was there with her friend. She's just, she's like,
This
oh,
is still
look,
her.
this is her. She's there with her
Oh,
friend.
her friend is in the back. Okay, I see it.
Yeah. They're ready to go party. Let's go and have some fun. I was like, oh, okay. You go, be safe, blah, 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 all that kind of stuff. Videos, bro, videos. I'm not even asking for these videos. And I'm being sent these things, man. Just to entice me to make that invitation. Okay? Look, I'm here at the club. I'm just having a good time with the girls. It's just me and the girls. Uh-huh. Okay, let me pause it here now. Now, really, she's just really trying to, get me to do that invitation. Now, me, I push back. I push back and I say, something is not, it's not sitting well with me. Like it doesn't make sense. I just met you the other day. We've just started talking. You've been love bombing me. You've heard of the word love bombing. You've been love bombing me. You knew I was desperate to talk to someone. I wanted to look for a connection with someone. So when I pushed back and I said, I don't think this is something that I want to do. Now she goes silent. She stopped sending me texts. She stopped sending me pictures, all of that kind of stuff. The next, I think it was like 2 to 3 days. I think 2 to 3 days later, right? I see a status on her WhatsApp that she's traveling to Canada. Yes. And I looked at that status, bro. I was in complete shock. Like she was on the plane, holding the ticket, and she's like showcasing, like, look, this is me. I'm going to Canada. She doesn't show who she's going with. She just makes it look like it's just her. Now, I don't say anything. I'm just watching. I'm just watching from a distance. And I was like, it was just 3 days ago. You wanted me to send you an invitation letter so you could come and visit me. But You're already on a flight to Canada. I think 1 week passed after that. And she posted on her YouTube channel, bro. I wish I was making this up. She started posting videos of her and her husband that she married. She got married and moved to Canada.
Around the same time, she was trying to get you in the box.
The
You were just
same
an option.
the same time. The same time. So she's moved to Canada. She's married this guy. And she's now posting videos of herself in Canada with her husband. And she knows perfectly well I can watch these videos. That was back in 2022. What year are we in right now, bro?
2025.
Juicy, juicy, juicy. Oh, bro.
Kenodia is going to have a win. I'm ready, Kenodia. You're going to have a win.
Are you ready for that win, bro?
Why? You know, there was something Andrew Tate posted. Do you know who Andrew Tate is?
Andrew Tate, of course I know Andrew Tate, bro.
So there's something he posted with a video. He doesn't know how to make to take himself videos of himself. But there's a message there. He said,
Any financially unfortunate position you find yourself in is temporary. You will soon be rich again unless you deserve to be broke.
that if there is something a man is guaranteed, is to always rebound and win. But he has to be disciplined and he has to put in the effort.
Let me repeat. Any financial struggles or hardships you find yourself in is guaranteed to be short-term and temporary unless you deserve to be broke. If you do not work, if you do not try, if you do not dedicate yourself, if you don't listen to me, if you will not attempt new things, then you deserve to be poor and you will stay there. If you are prepared to try, if you are prepared to dedicate yourself, if you are open to new ideas, if you do want to learn, then the position you find yourself in, which is less than favorable financially, is guaranteed to be temporary. Everybody who is rich deserves to be rich. Everybody who is poor deserves to be poor.
If you get rich, it's because you deserve it. If you are poor, it's because you deserve it.
Let me repeat this for the final time. The financial hardship you find yourself currently in is temporary unless you deserve it.
And I went there and I posted, quote, the only thing a man is guaranteed in this life. And then I put in brackets, you won't believe this, is he is always going to win. The only thing that is guaranteed to a man in this life, that he's always going to win. But he has to put in discipline. Discipline is the main ingredient
Yeah.
on the pathway of a man winning. But winning for a man is guaranteed. That shit is so scary
Yeah.
that if you are a man, winning is yours for the taking and winning is yours to lose. It depends on what you do with that information.
Man.
So anytime a man is down, anytime a man is in a beat, anytime a man is in a tussle, the only thing that is guaranteed is he's going to win. The path may look very uncertain, very difficult, almost improbable. But with discipline as the main ingredient, a man is always winning, bro. Oh, nothing makes me more happy about the way God created us in his own image. than the aspect of winning. That's why we don't care about money. We care about the wins. That's why people beat their bodies in these triathlons. Is that what they call them? Where you swim, you run, you swim, you bike, you do all these things. They are always chasing a win. That's what makes us whole as men. Do you know what makes women whole?
Don't. Oh. Yeah, please tell me. Just say it. Just say it.
Remember where I said there is only one thing that is guaranteed for a man, and I said you won't believe this, and he's always going to win. The only thing that makes women whole, you won't believe this, is validation from men. That's it.
Man.
A validated woman is a complete woman. That's it. A woman can chase anything, everything,
Yeah.
anything, and get those things. She is not complete until she gets a man's validation. You can deal with your God with that information. But even these successful single women at the very top of the corporate world, and they are not married, they are getting Ben 10s to validate them.
Man.
I'm not the one who issues certificates of Ben 10s. I just observe. Validation. Aya. 2025, we are here.
2025, bro. That time when I told you it is an emergency. Obviously, you'll put that part of the video here. You'll clip it in, and I told you it's an emergency, bro. I need to talk to you.
No.
Then I
way.
sent you a screenshot, and in that screenshot, it said, I've blurred out everything else, so I'll show you again.
No way.
Wait.
It's connected.
Yes, it's all connected, bro. Let me see if I can share this. Source. Screen share. You can see that. Okay, I've blurred out everything else, but
I'm looking to see if I have mine. Do I have one of those?
I think I did send you this one. If you have it, I think you have it.
Oh yeah, I have it.
What time? When did I send you that? That was a while ago.
October 24.
Yes.
Bro, you say, bro, I still dying to share the part 2 story. Ha 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 ha. You see that love message, which is right there.
Oh man.
It shall all make sense.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah. Now, I saw this message and I was like, hey, who's this? Who is this? Because my UK line hasn't changed. I was like, who's this? And I look at that profile picture, bro. At that time, when the profile picture was there. And I looked at the picture and I was like, no.
Wait. I don't want to spoil this. Is she texting you from a Canadian phone number?
No.
Okay, don't say. No, continue from there.
Back in the 254, I got a message and I see, who is this? And the minute I see the picture, bro, I was like, I know her. And then the second thing that came to my mind was like, wait, She has a YouTube channel. Let's go and see what's going on over there. And when I went there, her last 2 videos, or 3 videos probably, living alone in Canada. You know, I just had flashbacks of like, dude, this could have been me. It's like, you know, you're looking at a train wreck in slow motion and you can just see the carriage after carriage exploding
Yeah.
and crashing.
It's more like an out of body experience.
That could have
Like
been
you're
me.
seeing things from an out of body experience.
Yeah. That could have been me. How many years? From 2022 to 2025. 3-4 years.
3 years.
3 years. In 3 years, we're already seeing a divorce? Probably. I don't know what exactly happened. What is she messaging me for?
I mean, rebound, fall backline.
Man. That's when I saw that, I was like, that I just took a screenshot. I was like, dude, this we need to talk about this, man.
She's calling you, hey, love.
Hey, love. Not even something
Like,
like
women have no shame in their game, bro. What the fuck?
you know, it's
Actual fuck.
yeah, it's not even like a like a simple message like, hey, it's me.
No, Kinovia, redial, engineer. I mean, you are this close to sending a Canadian, United Kingdom's invitation.
Yes.
I mean, those were her options. Canada, UK.
UK.
Canada, UK. Canada, UK.
Make sense? Makes sense.
Oh, but those are the options that we know of.
Booyah. Just like the body counts.
Man. Hey, so
And you wouldn't have known any of this if you had not snooped into her YouTube.
yeah.
You wouldn't have seen it in the YouTube if she was not that careless.
Yeah.
There's something I wanted to say at the very beginning. Two different things. I hope I remember. Wake up, George. Wake up, George. There's a video I made. And I said,
A woman's needs are directly proportional to the value of the source of her provision.
Yeah.
when she was asking you what you do for a living, how much money you make, take a picture, let's do this, she was guesstimating
Yeah.
the value of the potential source of her provision.
Now you want to ask me, George, then why do they hypergamize? Remember that thing I mentioned? The utility delta? Utility is the satisfaction, the usefulness that she derives from the relationship. The delta is the difference between this relationship and the one she might hypergamize to, the option. Remember, women do not settle. Women run out of option. That option now is the delta, the difference. And she's calculating the delta of the utilities, the current relationship and the future relationship. And she's trying to figure out, should I hypergamize? Because she's making the mental calculation of the delta, the difference inside of the options presented to her when she compares the current relationship with the prospective future relationship that she is about to monkey branch to.
the value of the potential source of her provision. She was way new against the Canadian. Now we know. That's why she wanted to know what kind of job you do, what kind of car you drive. She is the KRA of the dating sphere.
Man.
And then, number 2 point, there was a time she was texting, and then she withdrew. You said you were giving, not money, but attention and energy.
Yeah.
You are giving, and you know retro to nothing about her.
Yeah.
Now, this is what women do generally. I've been planning to make that video in my drive-by, and I've never had the time to the right moment to formulate it. If you go to a club or a social place and you meet a girl and you exchange numbers, and these days people are taking each other's phone number and calling each other. So now the number is there.
Yeah.
It's in the missed call or hi, this is me. You are excited to start a conversation with her. So you text and you say, hey, it's me, Asim. We met at
Yeah.
4040 last night.
Yeah.
She withholds her part of the communication the way she did now, because she has no value to give you.
Oh.
It happens every interaction with women. When she knows she has nothing to offer you, she holds back.
Right.
This was magic for them. When she holds back, you, Kenobia, you start creating value in her. You start texting her, you start bugging her, you start complaining why she's not responding to you.
Yeah.
Now you are creating value in her that she did not have. She needs you to create value in her for her to have something to go by in this relationship. She was empty. She was completely empty. You are now the one placing value in her. Now she has something to go by. Over and over and over. That's how Kenubians get courted. She weighs you and she realizes you are beyond her reach.
Yeah.
But she's not going to give up. She knows she has nothing to offer, but she's not going to give up. She's going to withdraw her energy so that you can amplify interest in her. So now that interest, she's going to transform it like kinetic energy into value. Now she has something to go by.
Yeah.
So you go and you meet a girl and you're excited and you like her and exchange numbers. Oh, yeah. And then she either say hi back because you be the one excited to say, hey, it's me, Asim from last
Yeah.
night. Hey, Asim. Then she withholds.
Right.
She has nothing to offer.
Man.
She knows that you are way above her rig. She reads you, she weighs you, she brings these analytical data from KRA. What do you do for a living? Where do you live? What kind of job do you do? What kind of car do you drive? All these things.
Yeah.
Everything. She knows everything about you, and she says nothing about her to you because she is empty. And now you are intrigued to know about her. So you start chasing her and double texting her. There you go. Now that is the value. You just poured your own value in her. You are no longer chasing her. You are chasing the value you poured in her. Now she can proceed to the next stage of kuokota.
Shit. Man.
At the tail end of the relationship, she's going to ask you, when you are pursuing me, what did you see in me?
Oh, right. That is a
You
question
didn't
I
see
have heard.
anything in her. You saw the value you poured in her, But you don't know that, Kenovia.
Oh, man.
She's telling you, I was empty. I had nothing to offer. You poured your value in me. That's why that rhetorical question. Wakati ulikuwa unanipenda, ulikuwa unanikibizia nini? Because she knows she's empty.
Man.
There is nothing special she's giving you that she has not given a million other people. She knows that. So she holds back patiently and wait for you to pour your value in her. And unbeknown to you, that your own value is the one you are chasing in her.
Freaking hell, man. Man.
She was empty.
It's like, for men, it's like you're almost saying it's like you want, it's like you want to envision what you want to see in her, but it's not there yet. It's not even there. Not even yet. It's probably not never going to be there. But you're trying
And
to envision
the
it.
only thin veil between that question you are saying and the reality is that you cannot see. There is nothing. You know those opaque glasses that we put in the showers?
Yeah, the translucent ones, the ones with the designs and all that.
It's just there is nothing on the other side. You know that layer, that layer of that baking paper,
Yeah.
that opaque baking
Yeah.
paper.
Or you
That
can
is
say
the
tracing
thin.
paper.
That is the thin layer between your imagination and the reality on this other side, and it's so thin. You just need to remove it, and you see how empty she is. But you keep ticking over here. So you start drawing value
Right.
over the opaque glass. You start drawing value. You start drawing value. You start drawing value. You start drawing value. And then when you fill her with value, then she takes out the glass. And what do you see? You see her as valuable, except you cannot tell you are the one who gave her the value. Now you start chasing that value that was originally yours.
Man.
I mean, how many times have people picked up a girl
And started the conversation like, oh, yeah, I can do this. But go ahead.
educated them? It's in the same line of what you're saying. I mean, how many people have I talked to? Two different guys, one in Australia, that found a girl in Australia and started paying for her school fees, started paying for her housing.
Man.
He poured his own value in her, then started chasing that value.
Man.
The other one in Kenya that paid for this girl to go to Australia to study. His own value, he poured it on this empty shell and then chased it all the way to come to Australia.
Man.
So you pick up a girl that is empty, you shower her, you dress her up, you clean her up, you improve her social status, you start giving her a girl's allowance. Everything she has, you poured it in her. It's the same story with Cristiano Ronaldo. He picked up a sales girl from a Gucci store. An empty shell, for lack of a better word. He poured his value in her. How much money does a sales girl at a Gucci store make? No, seriously. How much do you think?
I mean, but it's okay. Even if it's a Gucci store, I don't think she would be making more than, let's say, if it was in dollars, let's say
No,
per annum.
Europe. Go with
In
go
euros,
with, go
okay.
with your money.
In euros, okay. In euros, probably I don't know. I don't know. I'd estimate maybe 20, 30,000, because the average is like 20, 30,000, I guess. I think
Now,
that's
he
per
put
annum.
her on $100,000 monthly salary.
What? Yeah, well, I mean, of course he can afford it, but man,
It's his value
yeah,
that he is pouring on the girl. Then he starts chasing his own value on the girl, but he wouldn't know it.
man.
You know what's gonna happen now? I mean, he has resisted marrying this girl. The Arahu Akibar people allowed him. They gave an exemption to their Muslim law to allow two unmarried people to live together. Right? He was given that exception. She socio-engineered her little girls, her daughters, to manipulate the father to propose to her.
It was like 1 o'clock, 1 a.m. My daughters was in the bed, sleeping, Alana and Eva.
This is the story now. He is giving it to Piers Morgan.
I didn't watch it, but what the bloody hell, yo?
This guy just got officially certified as a billionaire.
Yeah. Damn.
She social engineered the children at 1 o'clock in the morning. When he showed up at the house, thinking the children are asleep, she had already social engineered the children. It has to be now. 1 o'clock in the morning.
And when my friend gave me the ring to offer Gio, I was given the ring, and my two girls coming, and they said, "Daddy, you're gonna give the ring to mom, and you're gonna ask her to be married."
Girls came up and said, "You need to propose to mama, and here is the ring. Go do it now." He's reading that story at Piers Morgan like a Kenovia, like the way you and I are sitting here. Two Kenovias sitting on the photos of the woman.
And I say, "Wow, it's the right moment to say yes." I say, "Yes." It wasn't a timing, and Gio didn't believe. Yes. I knew it that I will do it that one day.
But you hadn't planned it for that.
No.
Completely clueless. In 3 years, she's going to collect all that anger she has always been bottling up. And she's going to tell him, "You humiliated me for the entirety of the relationship when you refused to marry me. People say nasty things about me.
Yeah.
This is too little too late." She is going to Okota. She cannot help it. She's not going to plan it. The devil is going to whisper at her ear.
Shit.
3 years. 3 years. The day he signs a marriage certificate, the clock starts counting backwards.
Man.
Every frustration she has had, everything he has said in public that he does not believe in marriages, he is going to propose to her when the time is right. She is going to bring all of it back. She does not know it. The devil will one morning wake up and whisper something in her ear, and her nature is going to kick in, and she's going to destroy that guy. Save this space.
Man.
He poured all that value in her. And she's going to use that good deed to destroy him.
I,
If he was Obono on the side, she's going to bring it up because now she has status as a wife. The one he just gave her. She couldn't use it before because he had not given it to her.
yeah.
But the moment he pours the status of wife, now all these other side chick stories, we're gonna hear them from her.
God damn, man.
100% precision.
Oh, man.
3 years.
We'll put a timestamp on this video.
Remember we put a timestamp on Sanchez, the one who married Bezos Kenobia?
Oh, yes.
Look at Sanchez, the one that's just married by Bezos. Look at her history.
Yes, I remember you put a timestamp on that.
Inevitable.
Damn.
It's not something they plan. It's something they are. That is their nature.
Jeff Bezos, that's his second marriage, right? Or
Yes.
third? Second, yeah.
I think it's second. Do you know what number marriage this one is for Sanchez?
I remember you had mentioned, I can't remember, it was three or four? Third.
How many baby daddies?
Two different baby daddies.
Two. You know what? Just what doesn't make sense to me, bro, is this is the most powerful man. Let's just call a spade a spade.
And he is still winning, the richest man in the world.
This is the most powerful man. He is so freaking wealthy. He can snap his fingers and move mountains. And out of all the women he had access to,
Jiulize maswali mengi sana.
how many? We're 8 billion people, 4 billion. Even if you take out, let's say, the married ones and do half of that's 2 billion women. Still, out of 2
No,
billion.
you cannot take away the married ones because even the married ones want him. I mean, we saw how she looked at DiCaprio. She is with Bezos,
Yeah.
and they met with Leonardo DiCaprio, and the way she looked at DiCaprio is like, whoa,
Yeah.
you are the one who retires them at age 25. How do you like this plastic body?
A recent video went viral on TikTok, showing Lauren Sanchez practically glued to Leonardo DiCaprio, especially with her chest pressing against him,
Validate me.
while her gaze remained locked on him, seemingly ignoring Jeff Bezos standing nearby. When Leonardo noticed her behavior, he quickly distanced himself from her.
Man. 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 I mean, when I hear these kind of stories, man, I just feel like, should I go my own way? Should I just stay? Should I just stay in my own lane? I just block myself out from all of this. I was telling myself the other day, I think as long as social media, dating apps, and the internet exist, I think I will just stay the way I am. I'm not gonna do any. I can't make a commitment, man. I cannot. I'm really trying. I'm trying my level best, but dude, the stories that I hear, the evidence that is presented to me. If you're given a parachute and you're told that this parachute is only going to open 50% of the time, would you jump out of that plane? Even if it's 90%, still that 10% chance. Bro, this is your life.
People are lining up with flowers. to propose to women so that they can jump out of an aircraft with a 50% chance parachute.
This actually brings me now perfectly to the other topic I wanted us to talk about. Let's just touch on it a little bit quickly.
Wait, are we done with the girl? The high love?
That's it. What's there? What's more to say? I left her
You
on
never
scene.
responded.
Left her on scene and deleted. That's it. Done. It's done. For me, I just, I the way I felt like crap when that happened, when I saw the videos and I saw that crap of how she had moved on with her life and she was married to this guy. It took me like a year to recover from that. I was like, oh, damn. Huh? The Kinuthia that I was. Where are my whips? Do I have some whips over here? I think
Wait. Oh, I see why you brought them out. It's because you took the screenshot from the whole list of your WhatsApp messages.
Yeah.
Oh, at first I thought there was a communication going on.
No. That's all my, I didn't before I even opened the chat, I was like, dude, I need to just, I saw the picture, and when I saw the picture, beautiful. I read it, didn't respond, and then I think a couple of days later, that profile picture vanished. Oh, man.
Oh, she had put the profile picture to remind you about the good times.
Yes, of course. She had to activate Kinuthia and say, Kinuthia, this is
Did I tell you?
Oh.
Did I tell you that my high school girlfriend came to my TikTok and commented? Not in the inbox.
Oh, I didn't hear the story. What? Man.
The last time her and I were in high school
Frick.
was 19 what?
High school. Frick.
1991? 1992, I think.
What?
Bro, women are interested in character. There is no shame to their game.
Yeah.
She is the only one who holds the medal of having character develop me at 19.
Man.
When I finished school and I went to the gas station, and she finished a year later, and she was taken to college in Westlands called Griffiths College. So at the time, I did not have the information. But her nature is natural, obviously.
Yeah.
So she hypergamized to other things. And I'm here left as a Kinuthia,
Yeah.
still thinking there is a relationship to be had.
Man.
At 19. She comes to the supermarket in Nairobi, and she finds me as a cashier. Now she wants to reignite the relationship. Fast forward, I get the visa to come to America. Now she wants a dinner date.
Man.
She came on TikTok. She had put one very beautiful photo of her at the beach.
To activate Kinuthia. She knew.
I am-
She knew.
I am 54 years old. How old do you think she is?
I don't know, 53, 52. If she's a high
Like
54, probably the same age.
53.
Damn.
And she's still coming back to check if there's something there.
Wait.
I want you to understand.
But you know, the thing is, I get it. You know, the thing is, I feel like social media, the internet has just amplified this behavior, man. They always had this behavior. Women always had this behavior. I think internet, social media has just amplified it to a level that I don't even think we can comprehend, probably.
A 50-year-old man and a 50-year-old woman, they are not in the same path of life.
Yeah.
Because at 24, she can start a family. A man cannot. A man is 10, 15 years behind.
Yeah.
So, you were saying you went to Canada for 3 years and came back and said, hi, love.
High love.
This one,
Man.
this one is coming 34 years later.
Freaking hell. Freaking hell.
Your whole age.
Man.
We were together in high school before you were born. Your whole age. She's circling back after she somehow chanced on me on TikTok.
Freaking hell. Now imagine
Your game, bro.
and imagine if you didn't have the information and the experience.
Oh, bro. The photo. I mean, and I'm going to say this as an insult. If I was an ordinary man, if I was an ordinary man, and I see her photo where she looks like at 53, if my path had taken me an ordinary way,
Yeah.
where I would be wherever generally men my age are in life, everything I'm saying right now is an insult. Where men my age generally are in life.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And I see that photo she put at the beach at 53 with a flat tummy wearing Kaputula. I would have been up. I would be zooming. This one here is a rebound, a better option than the governor I have in bed that does not talk to me and does not cook for me and smells like smoke. Generally, that's where men my age are. So she was checking if I was an ordinary man. Everything I'm saying so far is still an insult.
But dude, I'm just
I was
shocked
like,
that dude, even
wow.
34. Me, the thing, I'm just shocked that even 34 years later, you
Wow.
are being tested.
Wow.
Yeah.
34 years later.
Man.
There's another one. Quickly. Real quickly. We were in the same 8th grade. Standard 8 in primary school.
What the freaking hell?
When we are 14, 15, we are clueless, innocent boys.
Yeah.
Where do you think she was at 15, 16?
Hey, bro.
She had a full chest. She was a grown woman.
Yeah.
She knew a million things that we did not know. She was 10 years more mature than we were, and we are sitting in the same class. Now, if you think 34 years is a long time ago, now imagine almost 40 years, 38, 39, 40 years ago.
Freaking hell.
And she's circling back in the inbox.
Man, you're making my story sound like it's just child's play.
And this lukewarm appraisals, and then hinting that she is single, nitafutie mzungu anilete huko huko.
What?
If we were in the same class, we are the same age. She's probably older than me.
Yeah.
So
40
let's give her
years, dude.
54. Let's give her 55. And she's still checking.
Dude, me, I'm done, man. I'm done. I'm done. I can't, man. This is a game I will not win.
Unge bwana, kitu nzito itamaliza wewe. Yes,
I give up, man.
we give up. Tuna give up. Mwaka ya kesho wewe endelea kupokea, sisi tumeokopa. Ama ni sisi tu ama
Mimi nimejitoa.
Me, the video that makes me makes me laugh the most is when I don't know if you know this channel, Big Bad Ogre. In fact, Big Bad Ogre, I was supposed to do a video with him, a collabo with him, but just to get him online, he's just been a bit offline. But he posts, I think his recent videos, he posts Ruto back in the day saying salale. It's just so hilarious. And that's how I feel right now. Salale.
In a span of 2 weeks, this woman learns everything she knows so that she can do the calculation of the utility delta. She's comparing you with the Canadian.
Yeah.
That is the utility delta. The divisions between the two sources, potentially, of her provision.
Man.
And because you were contaminated by manosphere information and you withdrew the letter of admission, the invitation letter, so she settled on this.
Yeah.
And she goes
This
to Canada.
chimpanzee.
She goes to Canada. 2022, 2023, 2024. 2025, she circles back and come back to you. Hi, love.
High love. Not, man, it was just the text itself. High love. Like we're just, like nothing happened. Let's carry on from where we were.
They have no shame in their game, bro. The nature in them to hypergamize does not have room for being shameful. The monkey branching.
No, but this monkey branching didn't succeed. This was more of a, she tried to grab, but it slipped and broke.
Bro, I have in the same video, the value a woman's needs are directly proportional to the source of her provision. At the very tail end, I say exactly the same thing. The nature of hypergamizing. We, in rare cases, we see the catastrophic failure when it does not work for a woman. They are very rare. because women are very calculated. But in rare cases, we get to say the catastrophic failure when she tries to hypergamize, when she tries to monkey branch and she misses. It's a sight to behold.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. But
She's back to the bottom saying hi.
yeah. But the thing is, as much as yes, I would like to see, like, yeah, this is what I'd assume is happening. 9 times out of 10, I am not the only person who has received that high love.
Bro, I was telling a guy, I can't remember which one. Oh yeah, the one who showed me a video of a guy getting burnt alive after killing a woman with a panga.
What?
The one who had a girlfriend as a virgin, and that girlfriend progressed into having a relationship with a KDF soldier, and he had no idea. I was telling him,
Whoa.
even the nudes you get, they are not fresh nudes. 19 of you are getting the same nudes.
Shit.
They recycle them. They are somewhere in a folder
Yeah,
called calculator. A folder called calculator.
It's okay.
No pun intended.
It's okay. I don't mind if I get them. I'll store them in my secure folder, man. I told you. There was another day I told you I have a secure folder. If anything happens to me, someone needs to come in and delete this folder, bro. Hey, this is some crazy stuff, yo. Yeah, this is the world we're living in, man. When the odds are stacked against the man.
So when you were about to tell me something, I said, wait a minute. Kwani hii story imeisha? This high love that's the end of it. There's something you wanted to tell me after that.
Yeah, there was one topic I wanted us to touch on, and I think it's something that we need to. And this is just something that I've noticed, right? You've heard of this YouTube channel called Tom Daktari. Okay, so he's like a comedian kind of thing, right? You'll check it out later on after this. But one thing I noticed with his content, right? And I've noticed this with most comedic YouTube channels where a guy is a comedian, and mostly just men, if it's just a guy who's trying to run his channel. And I don't know if this is like social engineering or what the hell this is going on. I don't know if it's maybe the big tech corporations that are trying to push a narrative. But if a guy's content talks about or revolves around degrading a man, making him look incompetent, making him look stupid, making him not in his masculine, state, then that channel gets pushed. It gets sensationalized. It gets a lot of views, attention. It's promoted. But if you have a channel where you're talking about helping men solve problems, become more in their frame, just to be more disciplined, it's like that is content that is frowned upon. And I was just looking at I was using his channel as an example, and it's like, why are we living in a society where anything that we're trying to do towards helping men is looked down upon, is looked as something that is toxic or yuck? I don't want to look at this. This is bad. What the freaking hell is going on? Or is it just me that's just in my own head, like, or am I just like imagining my own things? Because I'm going to give you another example just before you.
Yeah.
Another example.
Yeah.
Do you know what there's a profession. It's called esthetician. Esthetician is like a profession where women work as masseuses and like they work in a spa and as a masseuse, and 9 times out of 10 there are happy endings that happen there. And I was reading some articles and I was reading some Reddit posts where men were asking, is it okay for me to date a woman or be in a relationship with a woman that is working as a masseuse and doing all these things in the spa? 9 times out of 10, all the responses there, I don't know if these were filtered responses, but everyone was like, dude, you're being insecure. You need to allow her to do this. You know, this is just her role. You know, you need to stop being so insecure. And there was not a single, like, I couldn't find any information anywhere online where someone was talking about, dude, this is a poco.
Straight up.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Not a single, I couldn't find anything like at least, you know, when you look for information, you look for both sides, right? You look at the pros and the cons. I could only see one side. It's like a one-sided narrative. What the hell, man?
So remember what you just said. That the manosphere messaging is being suppressed unless the man is castigating fellow men. Now, the channels that are getting amplified about men topics are the channels by women in support of men. There is a very, very popular woman.
The number one trait of a good woman is she's naturally grateful. She's a grateful person. And this is where a lot of men get it wrong, is they attach to ungrateful women.
Even Andrew Tate has interviewed her.
When I see red pill men that hate women, it's always a guy on computer games and this and the other. Whereas when I see people like you who actually, you can tell you love women. Regardless, and part of being an alpha man, you love women.
We love good women.
Good women. Yeah, you love good women. You can tell you guys love women. There's no hate towards women. It's just this is how life is. But when you meet the people that hate men or that hate women, it's because they've faced a lot of rejection. Yeah. And the best way to deal with rejection is to minimize the thing that's rejecting you, so they end up just hating the opposite.
Everything she says is in support of the men.
Why are men unable to be masculine these days? It's very simple. They believe women when women say they want a man that loves her far more than she loves him, who will let her do whatever she wants, let her wear whatever she wants, let her talk to her ex, lets her do whatever she wants and pays every bill at the same time. But the truth is, the moment she meets a man who doesn't set boundaries, she loses all respect for him.
That's why we know her, because her content get pushed. There is another one that just came up not too long ago, this one here.
Cristiano Ronaldo had an interview with Piers Morgan. Tamam? In said interview, he was asked, what is it that you love about Georgina?
The answer was a very simple.
Yeah.
Another Middle Eastern woman.
Yeah.
Who is in support of the men. She is saying the things that men should be saying to other men.
Yeah.
But when men say those things to other men, their messaging gets
Suppressed or
suppressed.
Yeah. Yeah.
But when it's a woman amplifying masculinity, that's why we are seeing her. That's why we are seeing that other one. That other one, somebody will remember her name. She teaches women how to score high-value men. For them to do that, they need to be in her femininity.
Yeah.
The same message
Yeah. Yeah.
from the manosphere.
Yeah.
In real life, she is dating a married man.
We've created a generation of narcissistic women.
Yeah.
When men talk to other men, they talk about their own experiences. What you and I are talking here for an hour and a half, it's just our experiences.
Yeah.
And then a younger man is going to pick it up and say, oh, okay, I can use that information to do this in my own life.
Yes.
But
Exactly.
women are still in masculinity message. And yet, even the things they are teaching other women to do to score high value men, in the case of Miss Khan, they are not doing that. They are not living that life. They have just stolen the messages from men. And then YouTube and all these other channels amplify that because it's the woman. That's why we know her. That's why we know this other one here.
Yeah.
The things I have said about Cristiano Ronaldo, are toxic. She said the same thing, and her message is being pushed to us. She is saying exactly the same thing. Until now, nobody has heard what I have said,
Yeah.
but everybody has heard what she has said.
Yeah. Yeah. Of course.
She is saying Georgina did not have any value.
Me. Very simple, very beautiful, very sweet answer. And lo and behold, the comments of the female rage and jealousy and envy. May this love never find me. All he talked about was what she did for him, nothing about her. Okay, yeah, her body, but what about her ambition, her discipline, her how smart she is, how whatever. And I was like, hold the door. Wait. Let's say there's a man in the street now, okay? And I'm like, wow, he's so smart, he's so amazing, he's so wealthy, disciplined, ambitious. What does that do to me if he's not taking care of me? Georgina could have been beautiful, smart, whatever, but not taking care of him, not taking care of the kids. Why would he love her? He loves her because of the value and the comfort and the ease and the peace that she brings into his life. Why do you love another person? Because they're so smart for themselves? I can appreciate your intellect from afar for yourself. But I don't need to love you for that if it doesn't add benefit to my life. And one girl commented, may this love never find me. May what never find you?
It will never find
لا
you.
لحظة. May what never find you? Cristiano Ronaldo, in the peak of his wealth, fitness, he made Georgina what she is. Now, it's not to take credit away from her. She took that blessing and she became a beast in her own right. But what a power couple. May what never find you? Women are their own worst enemy. I will stand by this till the day I die.
She is saying when Leonardo was asked what she fights in him, in what he fights in her, he says the things she does to him by serving him. She's loving, she's caring, she cooks, she cleans, she takes care of my children. Her service to him. People are up in arms because he did not say he's fascinated by her beauty, by her body. A thing a man says every day. A woman's job is to serve her husband. Toxic.
Yeah.
Coming from her, amplified.
What the hell, man?
That's where we are, bro. So yeah, no, you're not imagining. You had read it right. You even went to Reddit to confirm it. You have picked up squarely
Freaking hell.
on what these social medias are doing. They choose and pick what message to put out there.
Yeah. Man.
You sound so defeated. Like
I
you're
just
about to commit
did.
and now you are like second guessing yourself.
Yeah, man.
Why you telling me that story to ask me, do you think I should respond to the high love?
It's good to end on a high note. Yeah. No. Over my dead body, man. I'm way past that.
What?
Nah. After all the stories that I've heard on your channel and the way things have just transpired with some men, I mean, damn. Why would I want to throw myself back into hot water? Even that example you gave of the frog in the boiling water and he doesn't want to get out because he thinks everything is fine and dandy. He'll adapt to that temperature. I don't want to put myself in there, man. Man. Anyway, this was. I think now we can close the chapter of women I have never met. This was the last story. This is the last story, man.
You have all these relationships. You have most of these relationships you have given me.
Yeah. Apart from
They
the high
start.
school,
They
apart from
start
the
and die online.
yeah, they start and die
These
online.
are people you never meet in your life,
Yeah.
and they take you these roller coasters,
Yes.
including the one who was dying of cancer and then got married the following week.
Oh, by the way, damn, now that you've reminded me, I need to put a note over here. I have an update on that story, by the way.
No way.
Yes. Man, my life is crazy, yo. But it's like these are people I haven't even met and they're doing all of these things. Imagine if I had met them and I had integrated them into my life, bro. Imagine the chaos that would have transpired. I wouldn't even be here talking to you, man. I wouldn't even have time because I'd be so busy going and I don't know what the hell
Chasing
I'd be
the
doing.
skirt.
Yeah, yeah.
It's an old saying from the 90s, chasing the skirt. They don't wear skirts anymore. So I have to explain to you what a skirt is.
Man. Yeah, man. Oh, and then to wrap things up, remember that
Yeah.
story I gave you about that guy who bought the liquor store and then he sold the he brought home the liquor
With the wife.
with the wife? Remind me to tell you a part 2 of that story, bro.
All right. We're going to go back there.
We will go there, man. Hey, dude, my life is just I'm watching people just crash and burn in slow motion, and I'm just sitting back and I'm just like, wow, where's the popcorn, man?
Wow.
Yeah, man. But it's an interesting life, man.
Holy moly.
But it's
I
always,
love
it's always a
3
pleasure.
years later,
3 years later, man.
shamelessly.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
You know they umekapitia.
Obviously, man.